Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a massive round of applause for the 1992 world champion, Nigel Mansell. I think it's pretty safe to say Mansell Mania's back. Nigel, lovely to see you here back on British soil in Red 5. How does it feel?
I've just won the British Grand Prix. I mean, the fans are sensational. I feel like I've won the race today, and I just want everybody to know I'm ready for next week. I just need to get a car.
Well, I mean, you used to say that fan power equal horsepower for you. You know, driving at Brands Hatch or Silverstone, it gave you something emotionally, didn't it? And seeing the crowd out here today, does it feel a bit like that?
Seeing tens of thousands of fans doing the Mexican wave at Silverstone in '87, that fantastic race when I caught Nelson up to pass him at the end. The fans gave me that power. We broke the track record 11 times in the last 15 laps. I mean, it's just awesome. And I've got to thank you all, for everybody, for all the bike riders who are the most awesome people in the world riding those bikes. They're crazy and so talented. From all the car drivers who are here, and His Grace for putting something on like this and growing it to the stature that it is today. Just a huge thank you. But to all of you out there for making it all happen for us for so many years, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much.
Now, Nigel, I know you've driven for great teams, Lotus, McLaren, Ferrari. But I think for so many people out here, including myself, you're a Williams driver, and seeing you back in Red 5, especially after, you know, we've recently lost, of course, Sir Frank, is that an emotional experience for you?
Yeah, no, of course it is. And the incredible thing is, not to dwell on that for a second, I'll come back to it. Getting in the Ferrari, and I'd like to thank Ferrari for lending me the 640 to drive that. As soon as you get back in the seat and go up the hill here, it's like yesterday. It's not like 30 years ago. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. But of course, like you said quite rightly, Red 5, the Williams team, what we did in 91 and 92 was sensational. And a big thank you to all the sponsors, the team, Sir Frank, Sir Patrick, Adrian Newey, Sheridan Thin, unfortunately, has passed. I mean, so many great people, Peter Collins, Peter Windsor, all the mechanics, everybody, the sponsors. They're all sensational, and the team just came together. But the team came together with the public as well and the fans. It's a whole sort of mixture which just blends together beautifully, and we had so much fun. I mean, when we qualified at Silverstone in '92, that qualifying lap, which was almost 2 seconds quicker than anyone else, the fans made me did that. I got into trouble, but it was just sensational.
Listen, we haven't asked you about the emotions of driving that car up the hill today. Did it bring back the memories straight away? Because you have not been in that car since Adelaide 1992. This is the first time, and all these wonderful people here have been witness to that. So tell me about the emotions of that.
I'm trying not to well up. I feel like I've just won a race, honestly, ladies and gentlemen. It's, I cannot believe it's 30 years ago. And I just feel so proud and privileged to stand here. And just like to thank everybody for making it happen.
And finally, a word on the Festival of Speed. As you mentioned, His Grace and his team do an outstanding job of putting on this event. I might actually ask the Duke of Richmond to join us up here. And Nigel, can I just have a word on what His Grace and his team have put on here at the Festival of Speed? I mean, you look like you've enjoyed yourself. It's clearly been an emotional experience for you. Are we going to have you back?
I hope so. I mean, I've got to say to everybody, it's been breathtaking, because I drove Jimmy Clark's car yesterday, and all my preconceived ideas what the car would be like was blown away. It was sensational. It was incredible. I mean, they should bring those cars back. But on behalf of everybody, you know, such a huge thank you, Your Grace, because it's just been such a magnificent weekend. You fix the weather for everybody as well. I have had the most sensational time of my life. Thank you.
Nigel, thank you very much. On behalf of everybody here, I think for the memories as much as for today. Ladies and gentlemen, one last huge round of applause for the world champion.
One last thing, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 3 great British drivers in Formula One, with George, with Lando and Lewis. Let's have a British winner next week.
Thank you very much.
Jay, where are you? Jay? Jay, come here. Come and have a picture with his grace.
Come on, come on.